Hello, my loves, and welcome. I wanted to come on here at a strong urge to relay this message. This is for the full moon tonight. It is a full moon tonight if you are not aware. This is a very powerful full moon, okay? And I've been telling everybody around me, anybody I come in contact with that will listen, to do these things. And I was like, I need to get on here and tell you guys and let you guys know, like, this is beautiful news of what you can do to help yourself, to help you on your journey. And that is to tonight, if you can, sit out in the full moon and try to meditate. I know it's not kind of like, for everybody, but it is very powerful. Or at least just sit in peace and quiet, okay? Just try to clear your mind and sit in the full moon, okay? And absorb its power, absorb its energy within you. And bring paper with you and a pen, okay? And this can be any kind, whatever is special to you. And write down things that you would like to let go of. Write down things that you are grateful for. And write down things that you want to invite in your life. Things that you want, things that you desire, things that you would like to see change in your life, or that, something that you would like to succeed at, right? And somebody may be sick. I just kind of felt that. You can also attract healing. You can heal through the moon. The moon can definitely heal you and heal them subconscious things that we are doing. And there's also something about forgiveness. This could be forgiving yourself. This could be just forgiveness in general of maybe your past actions. Maybe for people, that actually harmed you, like forgiving the situation, forgiving the people, and really cutting those ties and not holding on to emotions that are not serving you for your highest good. Really releasing, okay? This is a releasing, and when you release these energies, you will see the shift and the change in your everyday life going forward. I just heard 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, in the next 2 weeks, you will start to see small changes that are ultimately going to bring upon a big change, okay? But it's just like acknowledging them and being aware. You are strengthening your gift. You are strengthening your power, okay? And, being aware of the angel numbers that are being sent to you, and maybe even starting a journal of, the angel number. And especially if you see it more than 3 times, and maybe starting a journal and writing it down of what you were doing and how you felt, maybe what you were thinking about, and then you can kind of go back as you do it for a while. You can kind of go back, and your intuition will always tell you, hey, just go look through this real quick. Or, hey, I think that, I've been seeing that number a lot. Let's look back last week and see what my surroundings were. Let's see what I was thinking about. And then you can kind of start to connect the dots, okay? And you can start having this conversation with your angels, with your guardian angels, like they're always sending you messages, but it's kind of hard to interpret if it's just like, oh, okay. And then, like a few weeks later, it's like, it's connected, but you don't know how, like it's easier to connect the dots here in the 3D realm because we have so many distractions, so taking that couple seconds to just write it down real quick, it will help you in the future. Wasn't planning on telling you, but like that is something that came through, so it was definitely meant for you right now. Also, there's something about allergies. I don't know, like my nose is just starting to, but so that may be confirmation for somebody. Oh wow, I have 888 on the bottom. which is about karma, but it says success, wealth, and cycles. What goes around comes around, you know? Like, I do feel like a lot of, there's a message about something that you've forgotten about. Like, you know, you've moved on, but there's something, you have some sort of good karma coming to. Something's coming around that I feel like you just kind of cut your losses. You just weren't thinking about it anymore, and I feel that something is about to come back around that you just accepted for what it was. You really wanted something, or you really loved somebody, or you know, and something just happened where it just didn't work out. And I feel that somebody or something or a situation, a job, is coming back around for you, and it's something that you're not even like, you're gonna be surprised, okay, when this comes in, because it is something you manifested in the past, but maybe, you know, the energies weren't aligned, but now they're going to be aligned, and it may have to do with this ceremony you can have tonight at this full moon of letting go what no longer serves you and forgiving everything and everyone, and or at least starting the process of it, because I know that forgiving is a thing where, you know, it's a process, you know, like when we get hurt, you know, some things really hurt and it takes time to heal, but you know, addressing the wound and, you know, like actually putting the right ointment, you know, on there, like, you know, not being too hard on yourself and trying to let it go and trying to move the energy and let it, instead of just letting it sit there and fester and grow bacteria and become maybe infected, you know, instead taking care of it, you know, little by little, doing what you can and trying to address it, and, you know, put some healing energy into it and try to at least heal the wound. Put your intention. It's all about your intention, okay? And your intentions are very strong tonight. Really try to stay in a positive mood. The moon is all about your emotions. It affects your emotions. So whatever you're gonna try to not stay out of the trap of negative thinking or things like, don't try not to think about things that get you upset. You know what your triggers are. Try not to think about those things, because your emotions are going to be heightened from the moon today, okay? And you're going to manifest something through your emotions are what fuels your manifestations. So if there's something that's really dear to you, somebody or something, or just whatever, maybe something you want to expand in yourself, or maybe something that if you're trying to look for your purpose, right? If you're trying to look for your, you know, your path, or, you know, just trying to figure out something about yourself because you know something is there, but you don't quite know what it is. Really being open and putting your intention in seeing what that is and asking for signs and synchronicities, and then paying attention to them, making them valid. You know, you're validating these synchronicities by writing them down, and you're making them more powerful. And then your connection with your higher self, with these angels, with these, you know, other beings, you're validating that connection, and that connection is going to get stronger and stronger and stronger, you know, and then you'll be able to see opportunities, and you'll be able to see things that you weren't able to see before, because you are opening that part up with yourself. Like, this is a very powerful moon tonight, you guys. Like, it's really going to open up some things, and it's going to be like, I just heard a flood. There's some sort of flood of emotions, or just a flood of things are going to start to happen, and you're just going to be like, wow, this is so magical. Like 4444. 4444. What are the fours? Fours to me are your angels, our support, are your guidance system, you know. Blessing in disguise. Yeah, it was like something you can't see, and then your opportunities that you weren't able to see before, you know. See, it's all about your perception, and when you start to shift things, and forgiveness is huge, when you start to shift things, your energy inside, the energy around you is going to shift as well. With your piece of paper that you are going to be writing tonight, okay? if you can, go by like a big body of water. Water absorbs the moon's energy a lot, okay? And if you can, maybe put a bottle of water outside and it will collect the moon's energy. And then the next day you can water your plants, and it's very powerful. You can bathe in it, you can drink it. But that moon energy in that water is going to be amazing. That's why the moon affects us so much, because we are made so much of water. So the moon will affect us. It affects, and then what is water? It symbolizes your emotions, right? So there's something about obstacles, hardships, straight, building character, experience. So finding out who you are, right? Like, it's through the obstacles, it's through the challenges that we grow. There might be some difficulties ahead, but you will push through. You got this. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, I got that. That was like finding your path, you know. If you have been struggling or feeling lost, the winds of change will blow in your favor. Affirm that. The winds of change will blow in my favor. Yes. If you've been suffering or feeling lost, some things may fall apart, but you're building the framework for something much better. Hang in there. Okay, there's always something. If something falls apart, I always say this, if something falls apart, that means something better is falling together. It's coming together, but it can't all come together if there's no space for it to come together. So that's why, like, letting go and cutting ties and changing, you know, the energy within you, your thoughts, your behaviors, different types of habits. We are creatures of habits. Like, it's even in your routines, your daily routines. This, you know, it can be an addiction, but it can also be many other things that, you know, no longer serve you in a positive way, but yet you keep doing it because it's familiar, it's a routine. Maybe it's watching too much TV after you come home from work, or, you know, maybe it's gossiping, or, you know, there's you know what this is, okay? And it's gonna come to your mind very soon, or when it happens, when you're doing it, all of a sudden you're gonna have the realization of, hey, maybe I shouldn't do this anymore. Maybe this isn't good for me or for other people, or whatever have you. You will know. All right, this is going to be a short one today. So 666, reflect. So yeah, right. That love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift toward greater optimism, your thoughts, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and your inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. Oh, I just love you, Spirit. That's exactly what we were talking about. Okay. And even in the mirror every day. Ooh, and we got the world on the bottom. It's cycles. You know, I really feel that there's cycles breaking. There's new cycles beginning. I am getting that, you know, you can use Post-it notes and put them on your mirror, like when you're getting ready every day, or wherever that you actually look, you know, like on the microwave or whatever, like some sort of in the kitchen, or when you're getting ready every day and you know what your routine is, like put some Post-it notes up and have like affirmations on there to help guide your mind, so that your mind isn't doing random thoughts, right? When you'll automatically kind of read it, or you'll know it's there, so you'll have that thought and keep thinking it, you know, like I am love, I deserve blank, I deserve this, I deserve love, I deserve happiness, I am love, I am happiness, I am gonna have a good day today, I am not gonna have any I'm not gonna go through any traffic jams today. You know what I mean? Just like simple things. I am gonna have the best coffee this morning, I am gonna feel my best today. Like, put up post-it notes of things that you want to, like, reprogram your mind. Like, who do you want to be? And start being that person now. Start being that person today. It is a full moon. It's an ending of a cycle, right? And then when we come to the new moon, that's when the new, you get a new cycle. It's a great time to manifest new things, right? And right now is a closing and an opening, Nothing's just over, you know what I mean? Like, it closes, and then there's something new that's going to come up. And we have to learn to not being so fearful of not knowing everything, and not having to have every single thing planned. And if it's not, if all of our footsteps aren't planned, then we're getting this anxiety, right? And these racing thoughts. And I'm really getting that you can reprogram this, okay? That you do not need to be afraid, that you are always protected, that you are never alone, and you have people guiding you. You have light beings around you all the time, helping you and guiding you. And it's all within trusting yourself and trusting them, and just knowing that God is good. God is good every day, and everything is always working out for your best favor. Okay, affirm that every single day. I know everything is happening in my best interest, in my favor, like, really trust and believe. And the more that you say this, the more it becomes a belief. And our belief systems are very, very potent, especially in our manifestations and what we want to come. We need to have the correct alignment of beliefs, of the truth, because when you start to believe something, that's a truth within you, okay? All right, so and you know what? When the card dropped, it spun around. It spun in reverse. And it's good, though, because it's the Five of Swords in reversed, okay? It's learning a new truth, something that you used to fight about, something that used to cause conflict, something that, like the gossiping, it's coming to an end. There's an end of conflict. There's making amends. There's forgiveness, right? Winning the fight, inner conflict. This could be within yourself as well, as starting to accept yourself for who you are and what you are, and coming to terms with, you may not know everything, but that's okay. It's okay. And to really just start to really love your journey, and taking it day by day, second by second, and really, become practical. Wow, and the Judgment was right. Queen of Pentacles and Judgment. Okay? Queen of Pentacles and Judgment. Everything, there's this, and it's reflection. And it says right there, reflect. And Judgment is about reflection. It's about, awakening to a new version of you, awakening to a new system, a new cycle, right? It's a spiritual awakening to your spiritual calling. It's awakening your third eye. It's listening and trusting yourself, and knowing that everything is okay, that everything's going to be taken care of, that you are not alone, that you are very stable, you are very grounded, and it's a reminder to be so too. Like, I feel like you are business oriented from this. I feel like maybe this conflict was in some sort of business that you were in, or that you are involved in. And maybe you are switching businesses, or maybe you want to start a spiritual practice of some sort. Maybe you have a calling to help other people. And it's saying right here that you will get the finances to do this, that you don't have to worry about your practical things of everyday responsibilities, that everything is coming together. You may think and be like, oh my gosh, I really want to do this, but how? I can't see any way how this would work out, right? Like, how am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to do this? And Spirit is saying to reground yourself, and believe and trust and let it come together. Get out of your own way. Okay? There's something about being generous as well. I feel that spirit is about to be very generous with you because it's seen all of the hard work that you've done to heal your inner conflict, to heal those old wounds and cut out things that no longer serve you. Spirit knows how, God knows, Source knows you are a part of Source. He, it understands more than you know. Like, it understands everything about you. He knows you more than you know yourself, like you are part of him. And this is like a reminder to pray about it, to release it, to stop trying to do everything by yourself because you don't have to. You're not alone. And let them help you. Let your guardian angels help you. Let spirit help you. Let these light beings help you. And one more thing about your manifestations tonight, okay? You can rub your hands together like this, real fast, and you'll feel your energy. You will feel it. It's like a ball, okay? And you can give that paper your energy, okay? After you're done writing everything, and all of your things that you want to manifest, I have like 3 different pieces of paper. There's things you're grateful for, things you want to let go, and things you want to bring in, right? A new door, things you want to heal, things you want to achieve. Give it your energy, okay? And then you can either tear it up and throw it in a big body of water. You can bury it in the ground, or you can burn it. Okay? Or you can burn it. And you're releasing that energy out. And that is your way of putting it out there in the universe. And then just know that it is already done. It is already done. It is already yours. Much love and light. I hope you nothing but the best tonight. And have a wonderful, fun, filled full moon. All right, much love.